everybody. Good morning. I was dropping my boys off at school and just now, and I wrapped around the back of the school after dropping off Solomon, and I was in this residential neighborhood, and I saw this little girl skipping down the sidewalk. She was in a hot pink coat. I think she was African American. She was with looked like her African American grandmother. And I just smiled, skipping. What a magical human thing to do. And the word that came to my mind, and I smiled at the woman, and the word that came to my mind was carefree. And I thought, how long has it been since I felt carefree enough to skip along, And is there a should there? Should I feel carefree? Should I be free of care? And so on the one hand, I think that part of adulthood is actually learning the context of caring and why, and responsibility, and taking care of each other and ourselves and the people in our lives. But then I thought maybe it's our job to cultivate a sense of carefree. Like, how can I cultivate and move closer to that kind of mental freedom that little girl had? And I don't know that I can right now. And wherever you are in the political spectrum of what's happening in our country, I hope that this speaks to you. And the things that I've been really focusing on are I've been trying to cultivate silence. So when I'm in my car, instead of injecting more stuff into my head, let's research and let's find good information and all of those things and be informed and educate ourselves. But at the same time, I read a study recently that said that you need 2 hours of silence to really be in a good place mentally, for your brain. And I've been cultivating silence to let my own thoughts come out and my own understanding, and to work through things. I've also been paying attention to when I want to sneer, because I feel like it diminishes me as a human being. It takes away the humanity of somebody else when I'm sneering. And I'm not saying that, calling out bad behavior or cruelty or anything like that is anything less than legit. But on a human to human basis, or even in my car, you guys, most of you know, I've always been kind of a strategic driver and I cuss when I drive, but I've really been trying to cultivate that, as well as cultivating a sense of courtesy and kindness, and injecting that in every way I possibly can, from my children to strangers to driving to everything, to retain a hold on the humanity of my soul. And then I've really been trying to be more intentional with friendships and time spent. And I don't mean necessarily that I'm looking for people that I only agree with or whatever, but it's more an attitude of retaining that, looking for the humanity in people. And I've been really trying to interact and spend my time with the people that I'm caring for, in my children and my family, but also the people who continue to take care of other human beings in whatever ways they can. And then the last thing is just making myself strong financially. There's almost zero right now, but hello, new writer. I'm trying to create a business, but at the same time, just trying to create that foundation, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, of strength, and then really, really, again, just practicing kindness. I hope someday to skip along like that little girl, in at least a few moments. And I hope you find a moment of peace and carefreeness, and maybe just choose to inject it into the day, so that we can continue to take care of each other on a larger scale, but also face to face. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.